See if I scoot this back, if I look less chubby. Oh, wait. Edit that out.
It's just God. Go for it.
Good morning. It's Jess.
And it's Nick, and this is Jess and Nick in the morning.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Today is June 9th.
It is. And full disclosure, we are not doing a music video this episode because I got home about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
From being out of town. So zero prep. We're going to wing it. It's going to be fun because we have so much fun on this, and this is what we look forward to the rest of the week. So getting right into it, today is National Call Your Doctor Day. And while I want to entreat all of you not to celebrate this particular day today, because I'm sure, our medical staff are overtaxed. Jessica actually had a call your doctor moment. Jess, you want to share a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, so I just got my blood drawn. I'm 25, just got it drawn for the first time, but it was good because I found out I have high cholesterol. So today I had to go in for my second check and called my doctor on Call Your Doctor Day, and my cholesterol is worse. So, yep, that was the good news I got today. So it'll just be lots of salad for me.
Yep. So Jess calls it rabbit food?
Yes.
Vegetables are rabbit food to Jess, and so Jess is doing the rabbit diet. So we're really stoked for her to go on the rabbit diet. Full disclosure, I kind of saw this coming because I feel like most of us are just dying for nutrition in quarantine. We're just not eating right. But hopefully, you get this squared away. I mean,
I know. Another check in November, so we'll see.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yes.
Fingers crossed. All right.
Well, and then on, a brighter note side, yesterday was National Besties Day, which I thought was super fun and real cute. So
when was the last time you saw your best friend?
What was that, Nick?
When was the last time you saw your best friend?
I saw her last week because she took me to my blood drop.
Perfect.
So that is a best friend right there, someone who will take you to your doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Yep. What about you?
But she couldn't go in, right?
No, she couldn't go in. She had to wait in the car.
And the other thing people don't know is that you're absolutely terrified of all medical appointments. So
oh yeah, completely.
It was a big deal that she couldn't come in with you.
It was huge. Yep. But I did it. But yeah, so a week ago. But what about you? When did you see your best friend last?
I guess it was a couple months ago. My best friend lives in Manhattan.
Oh, yeah.
And on occasion, he and his wife will come down to Georgia. She works for the Fed, and there's a Fed here in Atlanta, and so she'll come down and we get to hang out. It's always great. So it's best friends are best friends, right? Always.
Do you look like your best friend?
No, he's handsome and smart and charming, and I'm me.
Yeah. Well, me and Maggie look a lot alike. So when the nurse came up to the car, because I haven't been there that often, she had to do a double take to figure out which one was me, because me and Maggie look so much alike. So funny.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, tell me about vacay.
Yeah, vacay. So I literally just got back, just came screaming through the door. And was like,
I got a show.
We're gonna set up the room. So yeah, I went down to Jacksonville and I just went to the beach for 2 full days, 3 nights, and it was fantastic. It was pouring rain most of the time, but so I'm not like your typical beach goer. I cannot sit on the beach and tan. I get bored.
What?
No.
Do you run on the beach?
I need to be in the water.
Oh,
I
okay.
love being in the water. So when it's raining, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So what was so interesting is the first 2 days, it was kind of normal. I was drizzling a little bit. And then yesterday, it was just pouring. Uh, but the weather was so intense that it made the ocean really interesting, like big waves,
Yeah.
huge waves. And so I had a blast. I was out swimming in the middle of this downpour. I mean, it was so great. So I had a really randomly good time. You know, what I would do is I would wake up, I'd go to the beach, come back to the hotel, get something to eat, go back to the beach, and come back. And by the way, I'm walking to the beach, which is 2 miles away. So I was randomly getting, you know, I like to exercise, and so every time I went to the beach, it was a 4 mile.
Yeah.
So no, it was fantastic. I had a really good time. Never would have thought that Jacksonville would have been like a spot for me, but I would definitely go back. It was really good.
How's the water? Like, can you see through it?
No,
Okay,
but
that
it's
really freaks me out. It was warm. See, I have a fear of the ocean. I guess this is the show of Jess's fears, but I don't like the
I
ocean.
don't
So
have a fear.
I know. So if I can't see in it, I'm very particular. And I have this special tube that has netting in the bottom, and it's like a very thick netting. It's a very like strong tube, and I sit in it, and it has two cup holders, and it's glorious. But I don't like to be like in. I like to be in the water, but in my little safe tube.
Because a shark couldn't just like come up and grab you.
Don't know. It makes me feel better, Nick. I don't care.
You know, it's funny. I had a thought earlier today. I was just telling Alexis, my wife, uh, that today I was swimming out right before I frantically jumped in my car and drove up here. Uh, there, so it goes shallow and then it goes deep, and there's like a sandbar kind of out further. And I was swimming in between. I was thinking, I'm pretty sure that there are sharks kind of in this water.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know, I wonder how many people are just out swimming at any one time with sharks swimming all around them.
And there's a lot of jellyfish.
Oh, jellyfish, I have no problem with. Jellyfish.
Really? Ugh, no.
So when I lived in Ukraine, I went to the beach and they had an infestation of jellyfish, such that you couldn't swim without just kind of like
Like
swimming
knocking into
through
them?
jellyfish.
Oh,
Like,
no.
pretty quick, yeah.
Nope.
People were like picking them up and throwing them at each other like snowballs. Yeah.
No, no,
Pretty fun stuff.
no, no. All right.
All right. Well, now that we've gotten over my random vacation, let's bring in our special guest.
Yes. Well, I just really realized I went to the beach today, and I'm going this weekend, so we'll see.
You are, and that's
Like
going to be
beach time.
we're beaching.
Allie,
Hello.
how are you?
We got two guests.
Good. I know.
I know.
Max,
Hey, Max.
how are you?
We're good. Of course, right as you guys were calling me, he was like getting fussy.
Oh no, never. I don't believe it.
Camera time.
Yeah, he wanted to be included.
I love it. Part of the interview. Yes, yes.
Yes. He said, I heard Jess, my favorite people.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I am your work twin.
Yes. This is true.
He also
too funny.
probably knows us fairly well because he's been on several Zoom videos with us at this point.
Yeah. He wins at trivia every week.
Well, Allie is a cheater, but she
Cheater
types
or
so fast.
That is too funny. Okay, so Allie, tell us what you do at High Hope.
So I am and development coordinator, so I'm part of the awesome 3-person HR team. And what I do mostly is training and development. So training for all of our staff and then certain development activities for them. And then just whatever miscellaneous things that I need to do to support the HR team.
Very cool. I remember I was part of your last QBS class before you had PAX, and I'm telling you, that was something. I don't know how you did all those moves.
Yes.
That is too
Agile.
yeah. Lots of sitting breaks, so don't blame you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always enjoyed the fact that you know, I've been at High Hope for almost 5 years now, and I've been through several trainers, and yours are somehow less boring. They're
Yeah.
kind of fun. We kind of get ninja a little bit, and yeah, it's a much more enjoyable experience when someone is I don't know, what's the word for it? Like they're not going through the motions. They want to make it a good experience. So we appreciate that,
Right.
sure, because
A huge compliment. Thank you.
Lord
Yeah,
knows we have to go through lots of these trainings, and they're the same every single time. And so when someone makes it a little bit different, it's fantastic.
Yes.
So I wanted to highlight the fact that you're kind of in a unique place because you're not in Georgia. And this happened shortly before all this craziness took place. So let our viewership know where you are, and kind of what's the new living situation.
Yeah, so we are in the great state of Indiana, which is where my husband and I actually grew up. We moved 1 week before quarantine hit.
Yeah.
So we are currently living in good old Indiana at a condo that we're renting. But yeah, kind of it.
So you were like pretty much prepared to be working remotely before we all realized that it was going to be mandatory.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
now everybody's in my situation.
And it's funny when you said you were working remote in Indiana, I was like, wow, how is she gonna do that? Now we're all doing it. So yeah, joke's on me.
Yeah, no, we're all.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, talk to us about Pax. What's he up to these days?
So pretty much we moved. So it's been like what, 2 months, I guess. He has just like exploded in growth and just wants to be everywhere. He
Yeah.
hasn't crawling yet or walking, but he walks a lot like with us, like holding his hand. And just as you can see, he just wants to move.
Yeah. Oh. How is he taking quarantine life?
Oh, he loves it.
How are you doing with quarantine life?
And there's a lot of working
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
And we had just started swim lessons with him actually. We got one,
Oh yeah.
then quarantine hit.
Oh
So
no.
find things to do that don't involve being around other people, I guess.
Right.
But it's been good.
Yeah, my appreciation for people who have small kids right now is immense. Like I can't imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I have like middle schoolers.
Oh yeah. Middle
Yeah, when
schoolers
you
would
have to
be
like
tricky.
pretend that you can actually understand middle school math again. Yeah,
Or what they're saying.
Carry the two. It works. It's fine.
Yeah.
Math. They've changed how you're supposed to do things.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
And I looked at it once and I was like, nope, this is heathen math. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's a no.
We did it.
And we just did math, it was just like no. It's crazy.
Oh
So
man.
you have a blog, which I've read some of. It's very mama
Yes.
oriented, which I learned pretty quick, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. My sister has a young child, and my sister-in-law just had another child who's probably a little bit older than Pax. So it's good to, open my mind.
Yeah.
But it's a good read. I mentioned the other day to you that I was reading about the whole lake house thing, which is an interesting story to like lose the property, but have the property next door.
Crazy.
But so I want to encourage people to check out your blog because it's on some level we need to just be indulging in that type of I don't know, like day-to-day normalcy kind of stuff, and just observational experiences. But what I really want to talk to you about is donuts.
Yes.
Because you are maybe the biggest donut enthusiast I've ever met.
Yeah.
I do love a good donut.
So you have an entire Instagram account dedicated to donuts.
I sure do.
What's it called?
It's called Donut Enthusiast with a period in between donut and enthusiast.
Okay.
But yeah, I did one day, I was like, man, I don't have a hobby. And I really like taking pictures. And I really like donuts.
They are good.
So, do you have a favorite donut?
So I gotta be honest, anywhere I go, I always try the fancy ones, like the ones that have all the extra stuff on it and whatever. But my favorite everywhere I go is always just plain old glazed.
That is so funny.
Like a Krispy Kreme kind of glazed?
Yeah, I like a yeast donut that's glazed.
Yeah,
Just every donut place that I go, my favorite always ends up being just the plain glazed one. I try all, and they're good, but my favorites are always just the plain old yeast glazed.
Now I'm thinking about it. With your boxes, do you get the glazed package separately?
Mostly.
Sometimes.
I get a bunch of the extra. I usually try like a little piece of each one.
Yeah, I just haven't seen a glazed one in like that, your box pictures. So I'm like, does she get that one separate because it's not as colorful?
Boring, yeah.
That's so funny.
Aw. Have you ever had a donut that you disliked?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have. Some donuts, like, I gotta be honest, I hate to put them on blast, but I do not like Dunkin' Donuts. They are not good.
I gotta agree.
We just lost our Dunkin' sponsorship. Thanks, Allie.
No. And you told me something about Dunkin', Nick, and I'll never unforget it. They don't make them. They don't make them in store.
They don't. That's why they're not the best.
Yes.
Because
they're.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite chain? Like a easily accessible donut for everyone?
Well, I think Krispy Kreme is a pretty good, standard. And then it just depends on where you live. Because mostly the good ones are ones that are not huge chains. They're like just a few stores.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're looking for a big chain that's everywhere, Krispy Kreme is pretty good.
So, funny story. When I was in high school, Krispy Kreme came to Minnesota, and it was like spread throughout high school. It's like, oh my God, Krispy Kreme is coming to town. And we had lines wrapped around Krispy Kreme buildings for weeks.
I was Statesboro. When Statesboro got their Krispy Kreme, you couldn't go for like the first month. Well, you could, but you'd have to wait 2 hours.
The place that I live now in Carmel, they don't actually have a Krispy Kreme here. They just have the store, which is so sad.
So where do you get your donuts now?
So there's a few different places. There's one place that's called Panda Donuts, like Panda without the D, and they are awesome. And they have boba, so I get boba tea also.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. But once lifts here in Indiana, because we're still kind of locked down, but once it does, a lot more donut places.
All right.
So, oh wait, you go, Nick.
No, you go.
All right, because I have a donut question. There's a donut place in Alpharetta I want to try, and I don't remember the name. It's like Screamin' Nuts, or have you been there?
Yes, they are.
They're good? It cut out a little bit. Oh, I need to go then. Yeah, they do like donut ice cream sandwiches, which I guess I shouldn't be doing because I just found out my cholesterol is high today. But, oh, darn it, I should have done it before my test. Now I can't eat it. Zach will never let me eat it now.
All right, so last question. Of the fancy donuts you've had, what was the best?
I think the best fancy donut that I've had, I'm a fan of the ones that have fruity pebbles all over the top of them.
Oh, shit. I've actually had one of those.
Yeah.
Jessica bought me one of those.
I know. They're so good.
are. They bring you back to your childhood too. Like I see Fruity Pebbles like it's my job.
Yeah. Yeah, you gave me the inspiration for National Boss Day. Me, Sasha, and Rihanna got Nick donuts that spelled out boss, and one of them was a Fruity Pebble.
It was, yeah. Wasn't expecting it.
They're so good.
Awesome. Well, Allie, it is always good to talk to you. You know, we hope that Pax can get back in the pool soon. He can get his laps going.
Big swimmer.
Yeah, I can just see from his arm movements that he's ready to
Yes.
new world records in the pool. Yeah, absolutely.
Beauty.
But best to you and your family. Thank you for coming on and chatting with us. And I'm sure we will talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Pax.
Oh, did you see the drool coming out of his mouth at the end? When she was, oh, that was cute.
He's a cute kid. Very expressive.
Yes. I feel like I could talk to Allie forever.
Yeah, no, she's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, so easy to talk to.
It's you know, I feel happy for them that they're setting up shop back home, but it was definitely disappointing that she had to leave us. Not completely.
Right.
It's great that she's still involved, but we certainly miss Allie. She was a very positive force in the office. So we miss you, Allie.
Yeah.
Come back anytime. So yeah, all right.
This is super random, but I feel like I must say it if anyone has noticed, our 3 viewers. I drank a Kool-Aid jammer before we got on, and my tongue is very purple. Or like a weird color. I don't know. But I've noticed it a few times. Looks like green now. I don't know, but if anyone noticed my tongue being weird, I did suck down a Kool-Aid jammer before this.
No.
I am a child. Yeah.
All right. So, what should people do?
All right. Yes. Here we go. So make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our handle is at High Hope Center for all of those. And please share this video. Yeah, because we want more people to watch and enjoy.
And of course, if you are willing and able to donate, just go to our website. Go to www.highhopecenter.org/donate. We appreciate any and all donations right now. Times are crazy. So, of course, financial donations are fantastic. But if you're even able to donate something like protective gear or cleaning supplies, will happily receive them and can coordinate with you to make that happen. We appreciate everyone that's still watching us.
I know.
We're never going to stop because this is way too much fun for us.
I know, we have fun.
And of course, if you are interested in coming on the show, please let us know, because Jess and I can chat back and forth all day long, but it makes it so much better when we have someone new to sort of introduce to the High Hope family.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. We will see you next week.
All righty. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.